Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty tragic showing, but I mean, Arconi's just got to take this as an opportunity to learn. It's actually heartbreaking. I was saying this about Rave too, but when you're in an invitational with all of these good players, somebody's got to go 0-2, and unfortunately for Arconi, he's that person today. But still going to be getting paid, so not walking out the door with nothing in his pocket. But that being said, I believe we're actually going to be going back up into winner's side for our next match. It should be Jinx going up against Stroder for this winner's semifinal.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about offline, baby, we can get straight into it.
Yeah, right?
This match sounds like it's a button check, actually. Oh, JK, oh, wait, unless? No, this is a button check. Interesting thing to have button checks again, you know. Don't really see those too much in online events.
Usually it's like a lag check or something. It's nice that we can actually be, this feels productive.
Now, normally with the online events, you just want to get started and get it over with, you know. But now we have just a little bit more time, you know, not messing around picking the stage and, like, having to make sure everyone's in the lobby and stuff. So, very interesting to see a button check. I actually really think this is going to be an interesting matchup because, again, for those of you who watched the West Coast Invitational a couple weeks ago, you maybe saw Stroder's Pokemon trainer not necessarily be the best. But, again, I really agree with this matchup just because we're going to have the short characters. Squirtle really struggles to hit short characters. Plus, you're going to have the Charizard on deck just for other stuff. And, of course, the Ivysaur with all the projectiles and stuff. So, we'll see if Stroder's PT can put in some work today.
Yeah, I know we saw a little bit of Stroder's Pokemon trainer in the Arizona Smash Leagues, the pool side of it as well. But I guess we'll have to see how it plays today, especially with how Jinx was playing earlier against Rave. Jinx just playing out of his mind today. I legitimately think that if Jinx can keep up that momentum, even if he starts to lose a little bit, he could legitimately take out Stroder and end up winning the bracket today. That's my hot commentary take.
Yeah, I mean, you saw earlier, Jinx was playing with some fire, but does he have enough fire to quench the eternal flame that is Stroder, man? I mean, he's just been #1 on stage for so long, plays so well. And again, like I said, it's not about can he beat Stroder's Pokemon trainers, can he beat Stroder in general, man. I've seen Stroder go win 6 games in a row with 6 different characters. Like, he really does have that kind of skill with just the whole cast, it seems like.
Yeah, shout out to Pandarian, by the way. Every time somebody talks about Stroder's pockets, I literally always remember. I think it was at Crown, Stroder playing Pandarian and getting a reverse, or literally getting a reverse 3-0 and playing 5 different characters for the entire game. It was really, really funny. We're gonna be throwing it over to a interview that we did with Jinx here in just a second as well. Jinx thinks, I mean, even going into this, he said that he had a good chance, but let's hear what Jinx had to say about this.
To be quite honest, I think I stand a pretty good chance. Because being the character that I play, I have the tools to zone, camp, space, anything. Initially, I can just stay across the stage and just don't interact at all, but that's kind of not my playstyle. I'm kind of more aggressive, you would say. So I'm just probably just going to keep that aggressive playstyle.
Yeah. And like you said, man, Jinx is not one to stay on the other side of the stage and throw soccer balls, unless it's, of course, versus, Brave Remix. But overall, though, he does play that more aggressive Wii Fit, which I kind of feel like suits her more style in Ultimate. It's because the deep breathing, she goes really, really fast across stage. She has a lot of really good normals, a lot of the aerials and stuff. So, again, I feel like that lends itself to Jinx's place, like you said, being a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, definitely a mixed bag. Every time you play against Jinx, you're going to be seeing some new tricks. But, I mean, considering how we saw Jinx playing earlier against Rave, it's I'm very interested to see how this game is going to play out, and I'm really excited to see this game 1 between these two. Banger of a song. Anyways.
I know, man. Shout out the new update having all this extra music available that you normally would not have access to. I think that's going to be pretty big coming up for whenever offline events start coming back up.
Oh, I totally agree. Right now, Stroder with the Pokemon Trainer kind of running the show, getting a really good early combo against Jinx. Kind of looks familiar. I also, yeah, this definitely feels like Stroder knows this matchup against Wii Fit Trainer as Pokemon Trainer, which for somebody who's not even playing their main right now is pretty notable. Pretty good Vine Whip through the stage there. Just showing Jinx you are not safe even if you're on stage. There's a grab.
Questionable F smash there on shield. I feel like if he would have grabbed, he would have been able to just to live a tiny bit longer. But the challenging thing about Pokemon Trainer against Wii Fit Trainer is, funny enough, they're both trainers, but is the fact that you have access to so many things that Wii Fit struggles against. You know, the smallness of Squirtle, right? And then we have the giant spike from Ivysaur, which apparently is not going to matter because Jinx answers back right with his own spike after the switch. So just great awareness there, and he is back on Charizard with that big body. Just really powerful.
Yeah.
Again, he might be able to kill Wii Fit Trainer kind of early.
Yeah, I actually don't like that he's on Charizard right now. You know, I mean, Wii Fit is literally, especially Jinx's Wii Fit, so good at getting these combos and getting this early damage. You're giving him that for free by playing a big, heavy body like Charizard. And, I mean, like we're seeing right here, he'll take full advantage of that. Stroder at 93% right now. Playing a little bit of neutral again. Stalker Ball is out. Jinx just so crazy with these hitboxes. You never know where he's going to be sending it.
Yeah, and I'm liking the Ivysaur from Stroder. I feel like Ivysaur, again, definitely one of the stronger Pokemon in the Pokemon trio. Just has a lot of moves to contest, a lot of the stuff that Wii Fit is very good at. Although Stroder does need to get back to the ledge. They get a little help with that sour spot there. They're going to be able to take off the stage and survive. But again, got to get off the ledge there, Stroder.
Yeah, Jinx with this immaculate ledge trapping finds a Sun Salutation and ends up taking Stroder's first stock. Stroder now on the Ivysaur, really good kill potential. Jinx off stage, downer won't find its mark. Really good covering himself with that soccer ball, but 93% off stage once again. There's a downer, actually catches a soccer ball, sends Jinx out instead of down. F smash being charged, Jinx calls it out with a bowling ball, or a soccer, not a bowling ball.
Yes,
and now Charizard's coming
out. The bowling ball, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I really feel like if Stroder wants to play Pokemon Trainer, he's going to have to do just a little bit more homework, which is kind of weird to say about one of Stroder's characters, but I just have not seen in the past couple of weeks Stroder's Pokemon Trainer be like, necessarily the most solid. Granted, he's not out of this event, out of this match yet, but still, man, I just feel like Jinx is just ready for maybe a higher class Pokemon Trainer than what Stroder has to offer.
Yeah, and I'm definitely agreeing here. I mean, Stroder definitely did play a ton of Pokemon Trainer early on into the game's lifetime, but, recently I haven't really seen it as much, and I don't think he's been playing it a ton. But he definitely still has some cheese ready, that back air, ready to close out game one and take it over Jinx here.
I was going to say, man, it doesn't take a whole lot of skill to do back throw, back air 2 times with Charizard. I will say, questionable time to do the deep breathing. I feel like, man, anytime I get grabbed by Charizard, you got to be thinking they're looking for back air, especially at like last stock high percent. So, good stuff to Stroder. And yeah, like I said, he's switching characters, bro. He don't care.
Yeah, this might just be Stroder, saying, I got offline, I'm in a tournament, I want to experiment, just because he doesn't get the opportunity to do it very often. Actually going Falco. I don't know if Stroder has a Falco. I'll be entirely honest.
He absolutely has his Falco. Him and Jumbo Jack, man. I've heard people say that, especially before the pandemic, Falco is a character that you can play if you just have really good, just fundamentals. And I feel like we're going to see a lot of that with Falco. It's just, it's a lot of the same combos over and over and, just having good awareness of what people want to do. I definitely have seen Stroder use this character to a decent advantage, especially versus people like Dio or any of the bigger bodies in Arizona.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's working decently well so far, but Jinx does have deep breathing, finally fades out. There's the Barry F tilt, actually going to be enough to kill. Right now, yeah, Stroder down is stock. Down air, back air doesn't find its mark, but up tilt will get to that back air. Even stocks once again. The Falco pick working pretty decently well.
Yeah,
Stroder
man,
was going
one thing that Wii Fit may struggle with is the presence of a reflector and also just the raw combo game of Falco. because you know, Wii Fit doesn't have very many get off me options, especially in the air where Falco tends to thrive. And man, Stroder just kind of pressing all the buttons right now.
It definitely is what it feels like. You know, this rushdown character really beating a lot of these, you know, zoner options that Wii Fit has. Ooh, good back air there. I think that was literally Stroder was expecting to go through with the Phantasm and wasn't ready to be stopped there by the shield. That's how it worked in Smash 4, but who knows? I might be totally off base with that. Up tilt back air will find the mark, though. Stroder evening up the stocks once again. Both players on their final stock of the game.
And that's the other thing about this set is that even though kind of Stroder won in a pretty cheesy fashion for the game number one, he is technically up a game. So, you know, even if he loses, I feel like he's just playing a lot looser in this game because he's not afraid to potentially go down 2-0 versus somebody. So I feel like that might be part of the other issue. The other thing, too, is it's hard to adjust to someone who just beat you in one game and then is now beating you in a second game with another character, man. That's tough for anyone. So I feel like that's definitely part of it, trying to figure out someone that just beat you with a different kind of rule set going on there. Jinx might be struggling just a tiny bit. I mean, as I say that, though, he is in the lead, technically.
Yeah, but wouldn't take too much from Stroder here. A lot of combo opportunities, even at these high mid-percents. Deep breathing is active right now, and Stroder could very well die to something crazy. Soccer ball finds its mark. Stroder on ledge, trying to get up, gets the Gimmer tech, still jumping around. There's a forward air. Stroder off stage. Good reflect. You're not going to get hit by the soccer ball. Jinx with the spike, but Stroder's still alive. He got hit by the soccer ball. There's the up throw up air. Not going to kill. 97% Jinx off stage. Soccer ball goes wide. So it is the Sunshine Jinx, but there's a down air spike. Stroder standing up after that win. That was probably just to actually get banned and say run it back, but either way, really, really impressive showing from Stroder there in that final couple seconds.
Yeah, so you think, you know, it's game over, but I actually think the soccer ball hitting Stroder might have saved him if that was indeed the spike hitbox there. But this is what the people want to see, all right? So, you know, Stroder avoids the soccer ball. Unfortunately, sometimes he's going to hit the ledge. That probably would have connected. And then Stroder having just enough time to turn around, run off, and just let it rip with down air, man. Very unfortunate. I don't really think there was a whole lot Jinx could have done there. And like we saw, like I said earlier, man, Stroder switching characters. This is game number 3 with 3 different characters, ladies and gentlemen, on the same stage.
Yeah, Stroder very much making me eat my words. You know, I was saying, like, Jinx is playing so hot today, he can probably beat Stroder, but, I mean, Stroder's just playing really, really well. This is kind of the Stroder that we've all know and love. But Jinx kind of firing back a little bit.
Yeah, man. But again, you are still down 2-0 versus Stroder, definitely the number 1 seed in the tournament here. So you do got to keep it going for the next 3 games, which is no easy feat. No, I don't care who you are.
Yeah, and right now, this is really scary. Stroder with a random F smash, definitely gonna get punished for that. Not a huge amount of damage in. About 61, but Stroder finally finds Jinx's first stock there. He's moving around. Stroder off stage, gets hit by the soccer ball, doesn't get double dipped though. Jinx goes and tries to get some damage out and take that stock, but doesn't quite find it.
Yeah, I appreciate the attempt, but it's just Ice up B works just a little bit different than Chrome's. It's a lot harder to hit him out of that top part of it. It is possible, so I respect the attempt, but again, very, very challenging just overall.
Right. 138, getting some good nairs. Tries to get a fair follow-up. Jinx off stage. Soccer ball finds mark, no down air. Down tilt, back air from Stroder takes Jinx's second stock. And now Jinx, potentially on his last stock and winners, needs to make a play happen. Tries to go for a downer off stage. 205% really needs to get this. The sun salutation kind of just deleting Stroder's stock there.
I know that he really Thanos snapped him out of existence onto his last stock here. But like I said, man, Stroder only needs to get 1 more stock to advance to winners finals here in this bracket. So you know, Jinx has got to be feeling the pressure here.
Jinx at 71%. Stroder with a really good turnaround grab. Deep breathing is active. Soccer ball is a good get off me option on ledge. Nair gets a fair follow-up. Jinx just eating damage. Has Sun Salutation charged. Back onto stage. Good grab, back throw. The soccer ball doesn't find its mark, but Stroder's back air does. And that's going to be the 3-0 for Stroder over Jinx.
Yeah, man, and this very unfortunate last stock situation. So he actually up smashes the soccer ball, which leaves him in just enough end lag to get back aired off the platform and to his death. Not going to advance on in the bracket. But I mean, he is still in winners, so definitely not out. Yeah. But Stroder likely going to be advancing to winners finals. I mean, no surprise there. He is Stroder. And, it's really funny because I'm sure Jinx might have been expecting maybe Stroder's playing different today, going for maybe like a single character approach, but then he's like, nah, man, 3 characters.